Welcome to Ethical Preparedness. In today's video, we're going to talk about a great card game that was designed by preppers for preppers. But first, always remember, it is ultimately your responsibility for protecting yourself and providing for yourself. Live your life with honor and integrity, and always be the wolf hunter. Don't ever be the sheep, nor the wolf. The name of the card game is Conflicted, the Survival Card Game, and it's built upon the idea that a total SHTF situation has happened, and it presents scenarios that would test your morals and your will to live. This game is an excellent training tool, especially to use with your preparedness group. I like the saying that they use at the bottom of their webpage by Plato. It goes, you can discover more about a person in an hour of play than in a year of conversation. But using these cards will really make you think, and will also show if everybody in your group is pretty close to being on the same page as far as ethics and how far you're morally ready to go in some situations. And if you have somehow ended up with someone in your group that has absolutely no moral compass, then this game will very well help to show that person's what their true colors are. It may help you decide if you want to keep that person in your preparedness group or not. Now, I know that in a true SHTF situation, that good people may do bad deeds that they would normally never do. But that is why we prepare, in hopes that we don't find ourselves in a situation where our family may die from hunger. Again, hoping that we don't put ourselves in a situation where we may have to do something that we wouldn't normally do. But every meeting that my preparedness group has, we almost always play 4 or 5 cards out of the deck, and we discuss the scenarios and questions that are presented on the cards. We usually end up only being able to play 4 or 5 cards at each meeting because so much discussion ends up happening on most of the cards. This game really makes you think, and even better, some of these cards make you plan for situations that you may have not thought of before. I also think that these cards also help us bond more as a group. These discussions really help us to get to know each other even better. And we're really learning that all of us are pretty close to each other on the ethics spectrum. I honestly think that this is one of the best training tools that you can do with your preparedness group, outside of dynamic shooting drills and communications training and some other training like that. Anyways, the company has 4 sets of cards out at the time of this video, and each deck is only $14.95 each. And for the amount of use that you'll get out of each deck of cards, it is well worth the price. I'll also put a link to the website that sells the cards down in the description box. I would like to read one card from the deck, just so that you kind of get an idea of what the game consists of. Plus, I would really like to hear your responses down below in the comments area on this question. So here's the question. Here's the scenario. You see a large mob breaking into your neighbor's house, and you know he is there with his wife and children. And you have about 24 rounds of ammo, roughly 1 round for each mob member. Now, you are the only person capable of defending your own family, and the mob has passed your house and didn't notice you at all. So now, would you step out of the shadows and risk your own life to help your neighbor, or would you stay safe and protect your own family? And either which way you would go, or whatever your answer would be, why? Why do you choose what you did choose? So think about this question for a few minutes, and please comment below. I'd really like to hear the different thoughts and perspectives. Folks, if you found this video to be informative, please subscribe to this channel, as I plan on making more videos in the near future. Also, please comment below, as I'd like to hear your thoughts on the one scenario that I presented a minute prior. I'd also like to hear how much you enjoy the cards if you already have one of the decks. But again, folks, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a good night.